Good evening everyone, welcome to today's sit down chitty chatty, because there ain't no vlog going up today. Basically, I feel like we've not had amazing luck since we've been here with regards to I mean it's not the worst, it's just I probably think we've been more ill since we've been here than we have been since we've been at home, and it's probably a combination of things. We're in a brand new country, we're being exposed to many different viruses and bugs. Obviously the foods that are cooked in restaurants here, they use different oils and there's different minerals in the water. We're not obviously drinking the tap water, we drink bottled. We're out a lot more, we're out every single day surrounded by loads of children and people, so it's probably a combination. Just before I continue with the video, if anybody suffers with emetophobia, then this video ain't for you. I'm not going to be showing anything, I'm not going to be talking in detail, but I am talking about stomach bugs. So when we first moved here and we moved into our old house that we rented for a month, when was it? Was it the first 3 days or something?
It was the second day we were here. We arrived early in the morning, we had that full day, went to the mall that night, and we had the full next day.
Because we ate at that restaurant here.
It was the night we ate at the restaurant here.
Yeah. So, I literally don't think we filmed out any of this, have we? Did we vlog any of it? But yeah, we haven't. I don't think we've vlogged any of this, what I'm about to tell you. It's nothing big, but obviously when you work in an office, you take the day off if your child's sick, and it's the same with us with vlogging. If they're sick, we'll just take the day off of vlogging and we'll just continue it the next day. And I don't think we've spoke about this little story time. But basically when we moved into here, and it was the second day, Chris just said, I think it was about the second or third day, Jace got a bug, got a sickness bug. Was it Mila next? He passed it on to
Mila first, then Jace.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Jace first.
No, it was Mila first.
Okay, it was Mila first. It's 2 months ago, so my mind's a bit foggy. Mila got a sickness bug. She passed it on to Jace. It's just normal, sickness bug. You know, we're all yeah, we've come to a new country, it's totally normal. She passed it on to Jace, who then passed it on to, was it Isla next or Isabel? Basically, Isabel, Isla and Chris all ended up with this stomach bug. Isla has a severe phobia of vomiting, and so she literally had the biggest panic when she realised she had it and she was going to be sick. She ran to the toilet and she had the biggest panic attack to a point where she actually passed out and smacked her head on the toilet. It was bad.
No, did we speak about that actually?
I don't know if we spoke about it, I can't remember.
We might have talked about that part.
Well, it doesn't matter. If it's a repeat, I apologise. I don't know what we've vlogged and what we haven't. Anyway, so then she was sick, but she was okay after that. And she kind of even said she was kind of glad that she got the bug, because now she's had it and it's done with, and now she doesn't have to worry anymore about it. Me, Esme and Aura, we didn't catch it. I swear my stomach's made of steel. Actual steel. And I swear it's because my mum, this is so disgusting, but we never had soap in the house growing up. It just wasn't a thing to wash our hands. I'd be out digging worms in the garden, I'd go in and eat my dinner without washing my hands. Anyway, so yeah, then Chris got it, and basically when someone in a large family gets a stomach bug, you guys will know, it's a week's thing. It's not just oh, they were ill that day. It goes on for a week, you know, it's passed around slowly, it's 48 hours for everyone, and it's passed around. Now when you throw in a preteen and a teen and an adult that suffers with emetophobia, it makes everything on everyone so much worse. The ones that are suffering with emetophobia are obviously suffering mentally and struggling with the fact that someone in the house has got a sickness bug. And if you don't suffer with it, I don't suffer with it, Isabel doesn't suffer with it, then we're suffering with the ones that are being way over the top with everything. I totally get why, but it's also a little bit frustrating when you don't suffer with it and you're all right, calm down, we're just, you know, don't panic, it's fine. Or when they're panicking about you, Mum, did you wash your hands? Every 2 seconds. What, Isabel, don't eat that, you haven't washed your hands. Or, you know, that it just causes tension, you know, in the house. Anyway, we got over that and we were glad to be over that. Boy, was I glad that was done and dusted. So within a week, everyone was better and we were all good. a couple of weeks passed and we moved into our new house. Was we in the house a week? Probably not even a week. And Isabel started vomiting again. So we were like, what? How has she even picked that up? Because I'm sure it was one of the days that we went to the pool and she didn't.
She stayed at home for 2 days.
She stayed at home for 2 days because it's when she had that English work to do.
Yeah.
So she had some work that she had to get completed. And she stayed in her room for like 2 days. Not like stuck in her room, but she was in her room quite a lot for those 2 days. But she woke up through the night vomiting and we were like, what? How is this possible? Like, how has Isabel got a sickness bug? So then she stayed in her room for another 2 days to get over the bug, the 48 hours. But that sent Esme and Isla into like this downward spiral of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it, crying, panicking, being over the top with washing hands, worrying about everybody going near Isabel, worrying about Isabel coming out the room, she come out the room, what she touched, you know the drill. Thankfully nobody else got that bug and we were like, gosh, hopefully that was just random, hopefully Isabel maybe ate something, let's just forget about that. A week later, Aurora starts vomiting. You literally could not make it up. And this is what I mean when I say I've got a stomach of steel. I co-sleep, she vomited in my face. It was in my face, on my face, all over me, all in my hair. Yeah, got up, sorted myself out, went back to bed, happened again. I was like, do you know what? No, we don't have the resources. So instead I just put a towel down over the sick and I just slept. We just slept. So me and Aurora was banished to the bedroom then for 24 hours because Aurora couldn't stay in the bedroom for 48 hours. Like she couldn't, it wasn't fair. So Esme and I spent a whole day at the pool. After 48 hours we'd got over it and we were like, thank goodness, what on earth? How is this like happening? Last night. No, I can't even say last night. This morning. Little Mila, bless her, walked downstairs at 9 AM covered in vomit. Dried vomit, wet vomit, crusty vomit all around her mouth. I said I wasn't going into detail, so I apologise, but that was the situation. And we were like, Mila, are you not well? Oh, I was just sick sometimes in the night, but yeah. Why did you not come and tell mummy or daddy? Oh, I was just too tired, just couldn't be bothered. So we went up to her room. Her bed might as well just be a bath. So yeah, it looks like another bug has found us. And yeah, Mila's now in her bed, fast asleep. Esme and Isla and Isabella are in the car. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, I'm only joking. It's not bad. They're not like in the car because they don't want to be here. They're actually filming a video, but they've taken this opportunity to go out and film that. And so we've not filmed today. We are actually a few days behind on the vlogs, but I just wanted to put this up because just to let you guys know where we're at. We don't film when they're sick. We don't do that generally.
I haven't had a chance to edit this morning, that's why.
Yeah, we've not had a chance to complete the edits from the one that should have been going up today. We've been busy cleaning, sterilising, sorting out the house to make sure Isla and Esme are mentally okay. We've been making sure Mila's okay and happy. She's actually been happy to stay in her bedroom today, which has really surprised me.
I think she's totally fine now.
She's totally fine now. She hasn't been sick again since throughout the night. We don't even know how many times she was sick. We don't know when it happened she was sick.
I genuinely think she was just silently sick and went back to sleep.
That's true. Well, clearly, yeah.
It wasn't from one time vomit.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was a one time because some of it was wet and some of it was dry. So I think she just, like she said, she just couldn't be bothered. Just did it.
Honestly, I genuinely think that's what she's done.
She did.
She hasn't cried out. Jace hasn't cried
out.
No
one did. She didn't even deserve Jace.
Nothing.
So I genuinely feel like, yeah, she was fine. She hasn't been sick again whilst we've been awake, and it's now late afternoon. So I think she's fine, and I'm just hoping. But obviously, like I said, it's not just a case when you have emetophobes in the house, because it's now not just like, oh, she stopped being sick, we're fine. It's now another 48 hours probably of them worrying
that someone else is going to come
that someone else, and even us. I mean, I don't have emetophobia, but I'm still like, oh gosh, I hope no one else gets it. It's Chris's birthday in a couple of days. It's actually your last day tomorrow of being in your 20s.
Yeah, big 3-0, man. Coming up, I can't believe
big
it.
3-4-0.
3-0.
3-0. Big 30. And we do have plans for Chris's birthday, which will be scuppered if anybody else gets this. We'll still be in the 48 hours and we'll still be able to do your birthday, as long as no one else gets ill.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for
it's
my
it's not even
sanity.
just that, right? It's just Esme and Isla.
Yeah, it's Esme and Isla. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I mean. It's like that's what I mean. It's not just like, oh, they're sick and that's unfortunate. Obviously, I feel sorry for the child that's ill. I feel more sorry for the child that's ill because they have this. They just get pushed away. They get pushed away so much and it's not. But it's not Esme's and Isla's fault either. It's no one's fault. It's just unfortunate. Like, I want to cuddle my children when they're ill. I want to give them hugs and I want to love them and I want to sit there stroking their hair, but I can't do that to an extent because then Esme and Isla are like, Mum, don't come near me, don't cook my dinner, don't touch, I want to cook my own dinner tonight, don't touch my food, wherever you sat. And then they don't want to sit anywhere I've sat just in case I've carried the bug. And you know, it's understandable. And I know lots of you guys are probably thinking, well, let them cook their own dinner then. I do, obviously I do, but it's not their fault either. It just puts you in a really difficult position and situation when you're in between the two. And I want to support Esme and Isla and comfort them, especially Isla, because Esme doesn't cope as bad with it nowadays, I don't think.
No,
she gets a bit snappy and a bit paranoid. Like snappy as in like before Jace went, and she went, Jace, get fingers away from your mouth. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with Jace. Yeah, but if he's touched something and he's putting his fingers in his mouth, it's going to spread it everywhere. She's a bit snappy like that. And then I have to snap back at her and be like, Esme, you can't do that. You can't push your fears onto other people and you can't, you know, Jace is 5 and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I understand what you're saying, but you can't. Do you know what I mean? Esme's a bit like that. Isla just has a full-on panic. So, and I know what people are going to say. It's your fault. Somehow it's all going to be turned around into why it's my fault that my children have this, no doubt. It's probably my fault that they've caught a sickness bug, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's why there's no vlog today. I'm sure some parents will be able to resonate. Is it resonate? Kind of feeling like you're in the middle of trying to support your children who have genuine fears, but then also not neglecting your children that are actually ill because you don't want them to grow up with the same fears. It's really difficult. It's really difficult.
You're hiding their fears from Mila so that she doesn't pick up on
That's
their
what I mean.
fears.
That's what I was saying to Esme this morning when she snapped at Jace. I was like, you can't make out like a sickness bug is like the end of the world to him or something to be properly scared of and feared, because then if it happens to him, you know, we're always saying it's okay, it's not a big deal, and stroking the hair, but they're going to not think that if Esme's acting like that.
Yeah, can we just point out as well, because definitely lots of people will jump on this, is that we are literally the most vigilant parents with washing hands, etc. So just everyone starts on that rubbish.
Yeah, we are. And that's what I just said. No doubt it's going to be our fault no matter what. It's probably our fault that Esme and Anna have got this phobia. It'll definitely be our fault that they've got the bug. Whatever. But yeah, that's where we're at. So it's been a bit of a testing few days. I've not slept. Aurora's she started with croup a few days ago. Mila's shouting, babe. She's shouting, Mum!
Okay, come with me.
Tell her I'll be up in a second. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Mila started with croup about 4 or 5 days ago, which turned into a bit of a cough, which she then passed on to me. So I've had a horrible, not really a horrible cough, but it's just on a night time and just horrible. Like, you know, when it tickles your throat and keeps you awake. I've had that. And Aurora's had that trying to go off to sleep. It's taken me like 2 or 3 hours to get her to sleep, which has been fun. Because every time the poor little thing falls asleep, she starts coughing and it wakes her back up, and then she gets upset because she's coughing, and it's just been a circle. So that's why I look shattered right now with no makeup on. It's been a tiring couple of days. But fingers crossed no one else gets ill and we can continue with Chris's festivities. And everyone's okay and happy. I've got a shopping vlog going up that should have gone up today. So we went shopping for Chris's birthday yesterday. And I bought him, I actually can't, I know that I almost just said what we bought him, but I can't because obviously he's going to be putting this up. But we went shopping yesterday, me and the girls, for Chris's birthday, so that will be going up after this. And we'll probably, yeah, that's all. I was about to say we'll probably not vlog tomorrow if we'll just be still getting over this, but that often confuses people because then they're like, so there's no vlog going up tomorrow, but there is a vlog going up tomorrow. I just realised we took Jace and Mila to do something really fun and we had such a great day with them. So that's going up tomorrow, then it will be us shopping for Chris's birthday and then obviously Chris's birthday. Also, I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling on now, but come on. Look at this hair regrowth. Such a rambler. Thank you so much for watching my spiel. I hope you made it to the end. We'll see you back here tomorrow with the fun day out that we had for Jason Mila, 5 PM. Good night, guys.
Guys.